Hey, mister. Hello. I'm here with Avery again.
Hi.
Yes, I'm filming another sketchbook tour at Avery's house, like I promised. I mean, I didn't promise that it'd be at Avery's house, but you know, whatever.
It's an office.
Yeah. Also, there's cats. Excuse you, mister. Hey. Now the world knows.
Shame him on national television.
Yeah. This is sketchbook number 9. I mentioned in one of my recent videos that I would do a tour of it. So here we go. I started it August 9th and finished it that time. Okay, so starting off with this guy. He's a Pokemon trainer character whose design is still in the progress of being designed. In my last sketchbook tour, I mentioned that, so. I have just some sketches. This page was actually blank for a long time because it had the marker, bleed through. But then this piece of tape is useless. So yeah, I taped cardstock there and I sketched. And then I had to also tape this part because it was ripping, because the perforated part. And then I really like this spread. Here is some Mabel. And then this is all Mabel and this is all Rory. This one is actually inspired by Drawing with Waffles, because she made a video where she did a sketch traditionally and then she like put it digitally and she like colored it and it was like super dope and I was like, damn. And so then I did that and she was wearing like a similar outfit and stuff, so yeah. I feel like this is the first sketchbook tour I filmed where I have like all of the sketchbook in frame. Yeah, here's Andy and Luca. They're not dating. Are you ready for this, Milo? Are you ready? Holy shit. Oh, here's Milo.
Yeah, Milo.
It's your friend. Fun fact, I actually started this sketchbook before I finished my last sketchbook because I was at my dad's house and I was trying to not fill out my sketchbook completely because this was when I was in the middle of moving to Florida and I didn't want to not have a sketchbook because all of my unfinished sketchbooks were in Florida. And so then I was at my dad's house, I didn't have a sketchbook, and we were like driving by Michael's, and so he bought me this one, which is very nice. So yeah, this is when I count this as like the official start. So I wrote some art goals here. In the end, I didn't meet like any of them. See this, why do you do that? Here I was taking notes about Pokemon because I am a nerd. About the natures and stuff. And then I drew one of my Pokemon trainer OCs, and then Guzma.
Got him.
Here we have Peter Palka.
Peter Palka.
Peter Palka. And then here is that same Pokemon trainer from the beginning. Excuse you. I don't like either of these pages. Avery said that they liked this one.
Yeah, because I like the shading.
Yeah, I was like really rusty at watercolors because if you watched my last sketchbook tour videos, they didn't really handle watercolors well, so I didn't get a lot of practice with watercolors, and so I drew a picture of me here. See, I'm crying because how bad I am at watercolors. Here's more of that trainer. His name's Ridley, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but that Pokemon trainer character. You fucking asshole. I love you and you're adorable, but what are you
He's just putting it on the plate.
Yeah, here I was doing more Pokemon. I love Pokemon, in case you don't know. I'm kind of a nerd. But here I was drawing N. He's one of my favorite characters from Pokemon, and I was practicing with some new watercolors. And also, I got some highlighters that my mom bought me, and so I was testing them out here. And then I was drawing another OC, Arlo, Instagram's favorite OC of mine. But here I was practicing some background stuff. Don't look at the floor. The floor's ew. But like, aside from the weird tile on the floor, I really like it. I think it's nice. Here I was not drawing. I guess, because it's a sketchbook, but I was sampling watercolors. I bought them from Ross, which I'm not sure if Ross is a Florida exclusive store, but they don't exist in New York, but they're in Florida and you can just buy like cheap stuff there. And these watercolors were like $6. So, and then here is when we got 300 on YouTube, which we have surpassed by a bit. Here's an OC named Morwin. He doesn't exist much.
To be totally truthful, I hadn't even heard of him, and I know most of your OCs.
Yeah, I mean, he's not an OC that I like draw really. He was just kind of like I wanted to design a character. Here I was emo because my mom made me go to the beach, which wasn't a fun time. I don't like beaches for a number of reasons, but I drew Bishop being pouty because like he's also trans, and so he could probably relate to hating the beach. And then I got one of those like watercolor thingies where it's like it's like the brush, and then there's like the little tube that the water is in, and then you like whoosh whoosh, and then the water comes out. Yeah, I had one of those, and so I did like an Alolan Vulpix, and then I didn't know what to do here, so this is one of my favorite spreads. Visually, I think it looks so nice. I drew Andy, who's my baby. If you don't know, if you're new here, Andy is like my main OC. I made a whole video talking about them, which I'll put there. And then this is Archibald. He is my Pokemon trainer OC. Well, one of my Pokemon trainer OCs, with an Alolan Vulpix as his partner. Here is Mabel. She's another one of my OCs. I haven't made a video of her yet, but it's coming. Don't worry. She's one of my favorite to draw though, so you'll probably see quite a bit of her. But here's Sting and Rogue from Fairy Tail, my favorite gays. They're my dad's. And then more Alolan Vulpix sketches. This is another Pokemon trainer OC. This one is based off of my Pokemon Pearl playthrough, and his name is Finn. I actually Pachirisu was one of the Pokemon that I've always just generally avoided because I thought it was bad. But then I used one and I was like, damn, this little squirrel is fucking up the game. Here I was trying to sketch out a new profile picture. I really liked this one, but it was reminding me too much of Jaden Animation's profile picture, so I just didn't. And this is the one that I ended up going with, if you couldn't tell. And then this sketch was in a video. This one was when I was just sketching random stuff, and so I colored that digitally. Here's more Sting and Rogue, mostly Sting, and my dog, which is just a blob. I don't know if you can even tell what that is. But it's meant to be a dog, because there's like her bowl cut, and then like her snout, and then her ear. Bowl cut? I drew Mabel again. She's really cute. I love drawing her. I really like this sketch where it's just like a solid color of watercolor. Yeah. I want to do more stuff like that. And then I drew Hamilton. I don't draw a lot of musical fan art, and I wouldn't say that I'm like, bless you, I wouldn't say that I'm like a musical fan, because I've only listened to like 5 musicals, but to be fair, they're solid musicals.
Imagine having a Hamilton OC. Like, I bet that people do, but like, it's just like self-insert for
oh shit,
like the real people who existed and are the founders of our nation.
It probably exists somewhere.
Not to shame anyone. We're not shaming anyone here.
If you make, I believe that you can make whatever art that you want, but I don't understand some of it. So you can make Hamilton OCs if you want. Just I wouldn't make a Hamilton OC. Here's Luca. He's another OC. I believe his video was going up before this video, so I'll also put that one, on Lafayette's face. And then here's Lafayette, my French baguette. This is when I hit 900 on Instagram and 400 on YouTube, which both of these we've surpassed, which thank you very much. Now we have over 1,000 on Instagram, and we're like just over 700 on YouTube. So.
Plus Andy's looking cute as hell.
Oh hell yeah, my baby! I've gotten a couple questions actually about drawing fan art of my OCs. You guys don't need to ask permission. If you want to draw my OCs, honestly, please go ahead, because I haven't gotten a lot of fan art for my OCs. Hi Milo. But I love it when people draw my OCs. But just tag me in it so I can see it, because I would absolutely love it.
Milo, don't eat the plants. Don't eat the plants. Don't eat the plants.
Here I was planning for that Zuko speed paint that I did. I feel like this is just becoming like...
Thanks, bud.
It's becoming a video shaming Milo. I feel like this is just becoming a video where it's like, look at this video, and then look at this video. But yeah, this one's more detailed because like I planned that video like a week in advance. And then the entire time I was like, this is the one that I'm gonna do. And then like the day of filming, I was like, I'm gonna draw this one. Do you like this fire? I literally just wrote pretend this is fire next to it.
Pretend this is fire.
I think these were in a video. Yeah, this was also in the sketching video, I believe. You can check that one out too. Here's Arlo and Morwen. This is a beloved character of mine that everybody likes, and this is a character that literally no one knows about. so. This is like a fun page. Well, first of all, this was from when we hit 500 subs. Every single milestone that we've hit in this sketchbook, we've surpassed, so just a heads up. And then there's this picture of Rory, and then here's a character that you guys aren't supposed to know about yet. Well, first of all, this vent art. Yeah, I'm sad sometimes, so I draw some sad stuff. It's, you know, it'd be like that. And then here I drew some gay stuff, which is my two moods. Gay stuff and sad stuff. And then some watercolor. I forgot why these were here. Who are you? I was drawing Andy more, because they're my baby. I draw them, like, a lot. And then here I was drawing Legend of Korra. I think this was when I finished watching the series, and so I was drawing them more. Mako is my favorite.
What?
Mako is my favorite, but Korra's more fun to draw, so.
Watch this whole video just starts up, like, literally just being cuts of Milo being
Yeah, this entire video, it's like I can make 2 videos out of this.
Yeah,
One is a sketchbook tour and one is Milo being an ass. Here my sister wanted to design a character. She wanted to design an Avatar OC. I have to burp. It's gone. She wanted to design an Airbender OC. And so I was helping her design like a modern looking one. Her character looks nothing like this, but I honestly might use this design for something. Probably not an Avatar OC, but I think the design is like really cute. This is, I'm not sure if I ever talked about this. This is a story that Avery's a part of. So Avery and Kai and we went to Target. And then we left Target. And there was this shopping cart, but it wasn't a Target shopping cart. It was a shopping cart from Kmart. And so we were like, wow, this is weird. And so we thought that the appropriate thing to do would be to steal it. Mm-hmm. And so Kai and I sat inside it, and then Avery was pushing us. I think I actually have a picture of it. I'll put it in here. Mm-hmm. And Avery was just pushing us down the street. You pushed us a solid far amount.
Probably 6 blocks.
Yeah. And the entire time I was playing 1,000 Miles on my phone, just on loop. Like, here's some sketches of Finn, just holding his squirrel boy. Here's the halfway part. I drew Aurora. She is I've mentioned it before on my channel. She is my first ever OC. Well, technically not, but she's like the first OC that I made and like drew consistently. So she is still technically my first OC. I made her when I was 11, and she's been through a lot of changes. This was also in that Andy video, just some sketches of Andy. And here I wanted to do both Drawtober and Inktober. I didn't finish it because, you know, it was just too much, and I had too much going on in my life. I tried. I did make it farther than I made it last year, which was good, but, you know, I still didn't finish it. I will finish an Inktober challenge at some point in my life, I promise. This was also in that Andy video, just some sketches to have visual interest. I really like this one. I had no idea what to do for Carousel Curse, so I did that. As you can see, I was losing my inspiration a bit. They're a lot more sloppy at this point and less inspired. I do really like this one, though. I was being lazy. I feel so bad because I missed most of the Paladins' birthdays, especially Lance, and Lance is like...
Literally you.
Yeah, Lance is me. Also, I was laughing at that. This one reminds me of Tamika's art. I think that's how you pronounce her username. Tamika. That girl that everyone says that I have similar art to. If you guys are watching this, I'm assuming you know who she is. Fun part about this. The prompt is whale, so I drew that. And then someone on Instagram commented, was like, hey, did you know that they're technically dolphins? And I'm like, fuck, I messed up.
I love that one.
Fresno Nightcrawlers are cute. I also really like this one. It's really edgy. This is another one that I really liked. And then this was just some Rory sketches. And then this is where I gave up. I gave up on day 17, which I mean...
That's pretty good.
It was a fair effort. I put in effort. I had no idea what to draw for Hellhound, though. Because it was like, this can either be, like, copying someone else's art or a furry.
Yeah.
Which neither I don't want to do. And here I was drawing Rory because I was like, I don't want to do Inktober anymore. Fuck this. Just a sketch of Andy. At this point I was not feeling it. I just wanted to finish this goddamn sketchbook, man. But here I was planning that Halloween video, which was a fairy tale video. I don't know how many of you guys like fairy tale, but I don't talk about it a lot online, but ask anybody in my personal life. I am like the biggest piece of fairy tale trash you will ever meet. I am such...
It's true.
Yeah, I drew the Sabretooth Guild in Halloween costumes. It was cute. Go watch it. Here's another video planning. I was not drawing a lot in my sketchbook. Like really the only time I was drawing in my sketchbook was when I was planning for videos to make. So at this point it wasn't like very inspired, I guess. But I beat Pokemon Moon and so I was doing that. And I put an effort into my Pokemon Moon file. I completed the Pokedex completely. And shout out to that person on Instagram who traded me a Litten, because thanks to you, I was able to complete that Pokedex. So yeah, I drew How and Gladion, and then my boy Guzma, because, you know, always gotta draw him. And then another Guzma thing, this one was in gouache, which I'm getting better at gouache. I'm still not the best, but I'm getting there. One thing I really need to practice with is, like, not activating the gouache underneath, because, like, right here, for example, the reason it's so light is because, like, when I was putting in the purple for the shading, it was, like, making the skin tone wet again, and so it was, like, lifting up. So instead of just, like, overlaying on top, and a little bit right here, too. Instead of overlaying on top of it, it just, like, lifted it up, and it looks a bit weird. If you cover that up, though, I think it looks pretty nice. And here's just some sketches of Andy, of course. Oh, I ripped it!
No.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Here was one we got 1,000 on Instagram, which is nice.
Nice.
Ooh. I didn't tape anything here, so this page is just that. Whatever. Here I was working on Ridley's design again. So trying to figure that out. Here my sister wanted help drawing. My sister's 12, by the way. You have no idea who she is. She was actually, if you watch my other sketchbook tour videos, she's the one who threw a Reese's cup at me and screamed.
Oh.
She likes to draw, and so I was helping her, like I was showing her how I drew bodies because she needed help with it. And then here's another Pokemon trainer character, which made a brief appearance in my like update video that I did. The first, I believe it was the first one. One of the sketches that I colored digitally and tried to do more of a painterly style that like low-key failed. That was her. It's this picture. Yeah, I really like this one. Nice. Yeah, her name is Genevieve. I don't know if it, yeah, I didn't write it yet.
Oh my god, Rory's in the fucking tree.
What?
Rory's in the tree.
Hello?
He was in the tree.
Oh my god, was he?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, Rory, what the hell? Don't you copy him. Some Andy sketches, I drew that when I was at the airport, so that's fun. And then this I drew when I was in New York. A rough sketch of Rory. And then this is also another sketch that was in that update video. Look how cute Mabel looks with a ponytail. I would die for her.
I think you died for all of your OCs.
That's true. I've also been like really loving colored pencils. Like I've just been sketching in them a lot, and I don't know, I really like the way that they look. Yeah, I think for the most part, this is Ridley's final design. I think what was throwing it off was the red hair, because I wanted him to have like a red and, not red, like a purple and yellow color scheme, but I was giving him red hair. Was really throwing that off. Some sketches of Andy that I never finished.
Fighting each other!
Some sketches of Luca looking pretty out of character. Oh my god!
He's in the tree.
Oh my god.
You get out of there, Milo.
Yeah, I also like this sketch of Archibald. I didn't like color it, but I added like some yellow highlights and some blue shading. Oh, this is the one where she has Lisa Frank hair. I really like the way it looks, but it looks like it's Lisa Frank hair.
It does look like Lisa Frank.
I also really like how simple the face is. I don't know, I really like this style. It's like simpler than my other style. Is simpler a word? But it's more simple than my other style that I normally use, but it looks really nice. And this is when the new Pokemon games came out. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. The day they came out, for like the next week, I've just been watching so many gameplays of it. I don't have a Switch yet, and I'm so sad because I want to play it so bad. In case you're wondering how much of a nerd I am, I already have both of my teams planned out for each game.
That's so stupid. I love you so much. That's actually fantastic.
Yeah, I like this Pikachu a lot. Yeah, I was drawing Aurora and Jeremy again. Jeremy is also one of my oldest OCs. I made him at around the same time I made Aurora, like a little bit later than her. So they're very special to me. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but whenever I like don't draw an OC for a while, I like low-key forget what they look like and how to draw them, which is the struggle I was having with Jeremy here. This isn't an accurate representation of Jeremy. Don't look at it. This is a much better representation of what Jeremy looks like. Only he's not wearing his coat here, but there he is. Here's Genevieve again in a Mancino. Is that how you pronounce it? I literally don't even know. But I mean, it's based off of a chinchilla, so I would imagine that's how you say it. Here's some sketches of Andy and Mabel. They're wearing matching dresses, and I am living. I love drawing Andy. It's like really awkward showing Andy to family members, because then it's like, yeah, I never feel like explaining gender to my family, because talking to gender about a lot of people is...
Talking to gender about a lot of people?
Oops. Listen, the only language I speak is English, and I suck at it. But talking about gender to people can be frustrating, so I just don't, really. These pages, yeah.
Hell yeah. They're not gay!
They're not dating. None of them are dating. None of this is real. They're just... Especially, the internet doesn't really know about how Rory and Mabel isn't gay. But it's been kind of a bit of a running joke on my channel for a couple of videos now about how Luca and Andy aren't gay. They're not gay. They're not. They're not dating. I'm ripping the page again. Oh, and that's it. This is it. This is me. I drew myself with a bit longer hair because I hadn't gotten a haircut at this time, but I can confirm I got a haircut. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, this was my filming. This was a hard time filming, man.
Honestly, it was really stressful.
Yeah.
I was just watching.
Yeah, the cats are just... Ooh, I know. I'll give a sneak peek of my next sketchbook. Okay, this is my sketchbook that I'm currently working on. It's a Strathmore Vision mixed media. I've heard very good things about this, so let's see. What page should we... Here, I'll show you what I'm currently working on. It's an in-progress Heather's spread. Yeah, thank you for watching. I feel like it's become tradition at the end of my sketchbook tours to abuse a sketchbook in some way, so...
What was that?
Oh, Lafayette! Oh no! Wait, where is he? Where'd he go? I folded him when I kicked it.
Oh no.
Anyway, make sure you like this video for Lafayette, for the sacrifice that he paid in this video. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll do a sketchbook tour of that one once I finish it. I'm still pretty new in it, so it might take a while, but I promise you that I will, I will in fact record that. But thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you could subscribe, that'd be really cool. I am happy. I never know what to say during these end cards, so I guess just you can follow me on social media if you want. No pressure. Even though I constantly put in your face my Instagram page, but yeah, my social medias are on screen now. There's a video on screen and in the iCard. My social media is also in the description below, and goodbye.